John Boy's Radio and Electronics Workbench. Next on the docket, we have a Cobra 148 GTL, my favorite radio in the whole wide world. As you can see, it's got a pushed-in meter here. It's kind of wobbling around on the inside. So that's a first glance. We're going to fix that. I'm going to hook her up here, and we're going to see if we have any life at all. Let's do that now. And we have lights. We have transmit. We have receive, but no speaker. No joy on the speaker. Okay. Let's take a look. Get me an external speaker here. See if the speaker comes back to life. See if we got anything on the external speaker jack. And we have an external speaker here. Oh yes, we have joy. That's good. Looks like we have a fairly stock radio here. It's turned down. Audio. Got good modulation. Audio. Okay. Let y'all see it. And here we are. Audio. It's kind of on frequency. Oh, clarifier is unlocked. Looks like we don't have to do but just a few minor repairs on this one. So I might as well go ahead and get to it and see if we can fix her up. Take the covers off. And okay. I'll use the Huntron tracker for checking the speaker here in a minute. I'm going to have to tear the whole front of this thing apart to get to that meter. So you probably saw me do a meter on my previously one. This is going to be a similar situation. Then we're going to do a full alignment on it, send it down the road. I think I got a brand new speaker for it. And it has funnies too. How do you like those apples? It's got funnies on these two. Got funnies here and here. Not my preference, but I'll just leave her the way it is. And see if the speaker is bad or if we got a switch problem back here. Put it on 400 cycles. Well, the speaker's good. That means we got a switcheroony problem back here. I think some bad connections. See if we can figure out what's going on here. I just fiddle sticking around here, see what we got. Put the microphone back in. speaker back up here. Why did we have no speaker? Huh. No speaker. There it is. The wonderful icky speaker problem. So let's see if I can bend this thing back into position. Oops. There we go. Okay, fix the speaker problem. Let's plug the external speaker jack in and out a couple of times. See if it... Yep. Okay, that'll hold for a while. They just get bent out of shape after being used. Somebody had an external speaker in it for probably a long time and ended up whooping it, being a whooping on it. So next thing we got to do is fix this meter mounting system. I am gonna go over and get a part. Pretty sure I know what's going on. Meter parts. Usually they split this this little doodad here, which I have a few extra. So it's probably wrong with it. Hopefully that's all it is. Maybe it just bounced out. Okay, let's tear it all apart. Tear it all apart. There's my jobby Rooney. Here's the jobby. Somebody lost the yes. Get the junk out here so I can. These metal thingies do not want to retract with the. I'll put them back in there before I lose them. Okay, that one's good. So that was a fairly easy fix. I like them when they're kind of simple. I know it probably doesn't thrill people in the video land too much, because these are all pretty easy, pretty easily done. And yes, the did it crack it? It did. See, it's all broken. Cracked and broken off. So by cracky doodle, I have a used one from a 148 that got nooshed up. Just put that down in there like that. Somebody just gave it a bashing. That's probably what happened. Get in there. Okay, see if we can get it back together now. Looks pretty good shape, really. Clean this stuff while I'm at it. Clean all the dirt that's been in here for it's a good time to shoot these switches too when everything is there. Okay. Okay. Found my can of WD-40. I usually shoot these with WD-40 just because I like this stuff for switches. It adds a little bit of lube and it has a good water displacement function. And that has always been a problem. Little guy comes on, doesn't want to stay on there. Puts you back over here where I can lose you again. And looks like we have turbo mod in here too. So I don't know where this one came from, but it has turbo mod in it. So I should probably just leave that as well. Funnies and turbo mod. I'm pretty sure I know who did this one. I'm pretty sure I know who did this one. Let's save that broken one. Okay. Give these a good working. And now while I got that cover off too, I'm going to de-ox it. These switches while I'm in here. Just a little tiny squirt's all you need. I'd use deoxit on the pots. Seems to last pretty good. I gotta pull the meter out to get to this other one. Dum-dum. Okay, here's the dum-dum stuff. Work that stuff in a little bit. Okay, let's reseat this meter in here. I'm running out of parts for these things. I need some 148s for the boneyard is what I need. Some that are just not repairable. So I can keep the junk, keep parts, and still have these things working. she goes. And there she is. Now we gotta get this snagging everything on the floor. Put that back in there. Go. Melt that back in there. There we go. Just a little bit of melty on the hot glue. Tack that back in there so it won't come out. Okay, let's trying to find my tools. Yep, it's probably sitting in front of me somewhere. Again, do not over tighten the these screws. And why don't you want to go in there? Oh, come on. Why do you guys all want to cross thread? Yep, somebody already broke that one over tightening it. Okay, I didn't get this on there right. Dadgummit. I see why it's not going on there right. Okay, just have to do it over again. A lot of chasing my tail today. Try this one then. It's got 3 positions that you can put it in, and hopefully nothing broke on this stupid thing. Maybe somebody gave this a big old bashing. There we go. Okay, that fits there. That's the way it's supposed to go. That's it. I think we got it now. Yeah, I'm struggling with screws. Okay, now I gotta put the knobs back on. We'll be ready for alignment. Okay, I think I got it set up so you can see the counter now. Let's do the frequency alignment. So we just hook her up here. And that go on there. Put this on the old test point where it's supposed to be. There. And that's not the one. Okay, where is the test point I'm looking for? And I guess I got to turn it on or it won't work. There we go. There we go. 18. I don't know how good you can see the frequency counter there. Let's go down channel 1. Get the old magic screwdriver out here. Make sure the voice lock is exactly straight up. And we adjust AM for 27.965, exactly that. Then we go to lower sideband, adjust that for 34.96350. That. Upper sideband, this should be 6650. That. And all their other ones should be the same. Okay. What I do is I usually pull the final and the output. Go back to this back test point here. This is the test point for the IF. Upper sideband should be 7.8015. It's a little bit off. If I can get it in closer. There it is, 7.0815. Lower sideband, 7.9850. And then we go to AM. Push the transmit. And it should be 7.8 megacycles straight up. Just this one here. 7.8. And that's the frequency. That does the frequency. Okay, now I can plug in the external speaker jack. Plug in the said generator. Go back to channel 19. See, we got stuff on, put on the counter here. Let me pull the counter back up. I mean the scope. Put the scope back up here. There we go. Scope is on top. That's good. Now let's peak the receive. Not down there. Get this signal generator all the way down to the bottom. Okay, percent modulation. Turn that down back to 30. CW. That one there. Okay. What's going on here? AM. Okay. AM. Yeah, got no sideband. What's going on here? AM. AM. There's that. That's that. There's sideband. Okay, there we go. Oh, I got it. Turn that back down. Turn this way up. Turn the gotta turn this up so I gotta turn this up so I can hear it. Gotta get that as far down as I can. Okay. And we start in the back and go forward. Looks good. That one's good right there. I gotta put this thing back in before I forget. Where you at? There you are. Okay, then these four guys right here. Right in the middle here. That's all the way up. Yep, this is still really nice, peaked up really good. Just have to adjust the meters, I think. Okay, sideband over here. Good. That's good. Let's go back to AM. Yep, that looks good. much. That's about right. About right there, I think. Not much, really fine. So fine, really fine. Turn that back to S9. Check it, it is exactly S9. You see that right there? It's exactly X9. Now let's check the meter on the for transmit. I believe this thing's set for about 2.5 watts. It is. Audio swings to 20. Well, audio swings to 16. Looks pretty good. Modulation looks pretty good. Let's put a tone in here. Yep, that looks okay. So it's got turbo mod in it. So it has a low carrier and a high swing. Just probably leave that alone, let that be. Let's plug the speaker back in, check the squelch. Make sure the squelch works. Yep, squelch is good. Everything else is good. Okay. Checkity check. Everything looks good. Transmit was good. That was good. What sideband? Let's look at the sideband. See if it's yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. It's kind of okay too. Alright. Check the spectrum on this thing. Pull up my okay, got the spectrum analyzer going. It looks pretty good. Everything looks like it's supposed to be there. You'll notice that this is down. This one here is down a lot less than the 25 was, or the 29. 29 was up another 10 dB. This is almost down 10 dB more, which is really nice. These 148s always did work really good. Like them a lot. Okay, that's the spectral analysis. There's the back wide again. Bring me back down here. And here I am again. All being a what's it to do? Okay. Now let's I'll put the covers back on. We'll put this thing on the air and give it the final hearing test. Okay, got the covers back on and we are on the air. Let's see what we got here. This thing seems to be okay. So if you're listening out there, Roach, this is your radio. It's on the air and working. Let's go back to channel 8. It's our home channel here.
Well, you kind of have to know what's going on.
And my neighbors out there.
Match, right?
Really like this radio. So this radio is back up and running. It's going to go home sometime in the next few days.
Well, there's only a couple things that can cause a bad match. Typically, it's the
I hope you enjoyed the content.
the coax.
I get to show you all my flubs along with all the good things that I do. I chase my tail a lot, but we try to get the job done. Thanks for watching. God bless. Keep up the faith. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.